Hi, I'm Ruben Saltzman with Structure Tech Home Inspections. Today I'm going to share with you my review of the Fenix HT30R laser flashlight. So let me tell you, I was super excited to get my hands on this flashlight. I have never tried a laser flashlight before. I've been into, like red and green lasers forever, and I think they're super cool, well, especially the green lasers. But this is a white laser flashlight. It creates this beam of light that pierces through darkness to almost a mile. They say 1,500 meters. Crazy distance on this thing. And well, let's get into some specifics here. Let's talk about the size of it. Now, it's larger than I expected. This is about 7 inches. Another flashlight that I use, basically, I like putting this in my pocket. I carry this around. This is the Fenix TK16, and side by side, there's about 1.5 inches difference here. So it feels a lot bigger than anything else, bigger than any other single flashlight battery that I've ever tried. Now, talking about batteries, it uses a lithium-ion 5,000 milliamp hour battery. It's the 21700 battery, super powerful. That gives this flashlight a runtime of 140 minutes when it's on the high setting and 435 minutes on the low setting. Now, what are those settings? I gotta qualify this. Now remember, this is not a traditional flashlight, this is a laser. So on the high setting, it kicks out 500 lumens. On the low setting, 100 lumens. It's kind of pathetic if it were a traditional LED flashlight, but this light is super concentrated, and with all of that power going into one tiny little spot, it'll light something up. I even tested this. I had it several feet away, and I just pointed it at my face, and instantly I could feel the heat. It's like you're stepping into the sun. I mean, this really throws some energy. So it's a very powerful flashlight. It's got a super convenient USB charging port. Let me see if I can line this up right. If I put it here, we just give the head a twist, and oh, there it is. It's on the other side. There's the port. And we twist it again, and it conceals it. And then there's a little hidden O-ring here that makes sure it maintains its IP68 waterproof setting, which means that you could drop this in fresh water, 1.5 meters of fresh water, for up to 30 minutes, and the flashlight is still going to be okay. So it's rugged, it's durable, like any other Fenix flashlight I've ever used. This thing is built like a tank. It's a tough flashlight. Okay, now for the actual performance. I was super excited to test this thing out. I thought this could be a game changer. It's an expensive flashlight. It retails for $279.95. Yeah, 280 bucks. So I figured this better be a game changer. And it's marketed as something that is really designed for hunting or search and rescue, but I'm a home inspector. So, that's what I would be using it for, is home inspection type stuff. And using it inside a house, I found it to be just about useless. Whatever you're shining it on, it lights it up so brightly that you can barely even tell what you're looking at, and it doesn't light up anything else around it. I mean, I guess I should know that. That's what it says it does. It does exactly what it says it's going to do. But I didn't realize how impractical this was as a home inspector until I tried using this all around my house. The only real useful light that it throws out is the light reflected from whatever it's hitting. That's some useful light. But otherwise, I mean, you can see in my garage here, I'm shining it up into the corner, and my camera just washed everything out. I'm using my phone camera, and at first I thought, maybe that's not fair. Maybe I should use a special camera and really ratchet down the settings so it takes a really fast exposure so you can see what you're looking at. But then I thought, but from a home inspection perspective, I would never do that. So I'd rather just use my phone camera. That's much more realistic of what I would be taking pictures of. So whatever I'm trying to demonstrate, this thing's going to be useless inside the house. Now, for outdoor use, I went out in my backyard and I took I've got a DSLR camera where you can adjust the exposure settings and the time of the exposure. And I lit up my backyard using a pretty powerful flashlight. This is a Fenix HT30R. It's small. It's got a big array of LED bulbs at the end, which means you have a super wide spill. And I was able to light up my entire backyard with this flashlight. You can see everything. And then I tried comparing it to the HT30R. Same exposure settings, and as you can see, it casts a beautiful beam of light right into the tree, and whatever I'm shining it on, I mean, if there's raccoons in that tree, whatever's going on in there, I'm gonna know it. I mean, you can just about see right through the tree. However, it's a very small area it's lighting up. So even for distances like that, I don't know what it is, maybe 150, 200 feet that I'm shining these lights on, I would much prefer something that is super powerful and has a very wide spill. Past that, maybe a football field length or something even more than that. At that point, maybe this thing will shine a little bit better and it'll have better performance, be more useful. But inside of that, I really don't think there's much practical application for this flashlight. I'd say stick to something much more traditional. This is a very specialized flashlight, and I don't have any need for something this crazy specialized. That's my review of the Fenix HT30R. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.